When people talk about the issues in the MLB, the conversation always involves the rise in strikeouts
Right there in the wild
rotation.
and the pace of play. Although one could argue that those are the main factors contributing to the rising age of the average fan, as it is almost 50, the biggest culprit of this problem is the broken free agency system. By looking at the lack of long-term contracts for veteran players, the long amount of time it takes for players to sign with teams, the MLB service time rules, and the lack of competitive balance in the MLB the past few seasons, it is clear that MLB's free agency system needs to be fixed. This is important because serviceable players are becoming jobless in their mid-20s. Although many players have been in the news for receiving long-term contracts like Manny Machado,
in the air is that numero uno. Yeah! Goodbye, home run! Manny Machado delivers with his first major league dinger.
and Bryce Harper,
And a drive hit deep to right field. Way back, way out of here. Easily into the right field bleachers.
these contracts have been far and few. Take a player like Mike Moustakas. In 2017, in that last year of his contract with the Royals, he had a career-high 38 home runs and 94 RBIs. Entering his age 29 season in 2018, he was expecting a huge payday on the open market. The Kansas City Royals offered him a $17.4 million contract, which at the time seemed way too low for a guy coming off of a career year. After going the rest of the offseason without receiving any offers from any other teams, he ended up settling for signing with the Royals for $6.5 million, which is way less than he should have signed for. There are a lot of players like Mike Moustakas in the MLB who are coming off of great seasons and are just not getting paid what they deserve. This is a huge flaw in the free agency system. Right now, owners hold too much power in the league. In the past 2 years, Major League Baseball has made a record amount of income, yet the amount going towards player salaries is the lowest that it's been since 2012. That is not fair considering people spend their money to see the players and not the owners. Even with Machado and Harper's contracts being large, these two guys took forever to sign. It was well into March before they joined their current teams. That is a big deal considering they were already into spring training. In the 2018 offseason, Yu Darvish, Jake Arrieta, and JD Martinez were also all late signees. In addition to them, a lot of other smaller name players also signed very late into the offseason. Even right now, potential future Hall of Famer Craig Kimbrell and former Cy Young Award winner Dallas Keuchel are still free agents almost a month into the season. Good players need to be on teams, and they shouldn't be jobless in their mid-30s. In addition to that, owners keep their top prospects like Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the minor leagues for the first 3 weeks of the season just to get an extra year of them in the major leagues playing on their rookie contracts. These rookie contracts pay players much less than they are actually worth. Service time manipulation keeps these players from hitting the open market and reaching a big payday at a younger age. Instead of hitting the market at 25, a player is going to hit their market at 26. 1 year can make a big difference, especially when people put a lot of money on the line. The best solution to the free agency system in the MLB would be to implement a salary floor, much like the salary cap in the NBA, where teams cannot exceed spending a certain amount of money on players. This floor would force teams to spend at least a certain percent of their yearly revenue on players' salaries. This would cause teams to be more competitive as well. In 2018, 8 out of the 30 MLB teams lost at least 95 games. These rebuilding teams are not even trying to win. They are the ones who throw minor league caliber players onto the field in hopes to lose games in order to build their team through the draft. This losing mindset can last for multiple seasons, and even their most loyal fans can go crazy. No one wants to watch their team lose. They don't go after the free agent players, but with this new system, they will be forced to. The salary floor will also generate more fan interest, as every team will end up being more relevant as they're signing more relevant players. Overall, baseball's free agency systems issues may seem complicated, but the solution is very simple and beneficial to all.